to the anniversary show of Cliterary Salon. We are 1 year old. Who was here for the first show? Who's here for the first show? Oh wow, okay. All right, and we got a lot of newbies. Welcome, welcome. So first I would like to thank the Rick for having us. I would like to thank all of our bartenders. Please tip them, it's not a hobby. And we are online, if you are online. We're on Twitter at Cliterary Salon, yes, and we are on Facebook at Cliterary Salon C, because we can't have Zuckerberg finding us. So, there's also cliterarysalon.com, and we have our next show coming up April 26th at 7 p.m. at the Bindery. So we hope to see you for that too. Tickets are available now, so, you know, do your thing. I would like to welcome all of you. We've got a great show tonight, and shall we jump into our first reader? Meg Elison. Correct. Is the author of the book of The Unnamed Midwife and winner of the Philip K. Dick Award. Most recently, she won the James A. Tiptree Honor for her short story Big Girl, which she read on this show and which is on our YouTube channel. And she's a co-producer of Cliterary Salon and runs the Parallel Lit series in Oakland. And you can buy her books at our merch table right over here. So, give it up for Meg Elison.
Thank you, Lauren, for selling me super hard. I've got a short story for you tonight, and it's called The Portal. It only happens at 3 a.m. And I mean 3 a.m. on the dot, at the second when the satellite synced clock on my phone switches from 0259 to 0300. I should know because I've timed it on over 40 occasions. I didn't time it the first couple that I saw. The first time that the portal erupted on aisle 4, Pringles on the right, motor oil on the left. I was too shocked to do anything. I just stared at it, thinking maybe it was inside my head. Maybe I was having a stroke. Maybe I was so sleep deprived that I was seeing things. The rim of it was so bright, it was like when something grinds against your eyelid and you see little firework explosions on your eyeball in the dark. The second and third time, I got a little closer. After that, I started to try to figure out what it is. Yeah, I know what you're going to ask. Look, I tried to take pictures. I tried to get video, I tried with my phone, I tried with a dust-covered disposable camera from the bottom shelf of aisle 2, condoms on the right, Mars bars on the left. Both times the frame was completely white. It looked like I had jammed my camera up against the side of a light bulb. And I had to get that film developed myself. Do you know how many places there are in this town to develop film? 1. That's all. Anyway, it happened every night at 3 a.m. for 4 months. That's how long I've been working here. I don't work every night, just the 4 nights a week when I don't have class. But I'm sure it still happens when I'm not here, because otherwise it's specifically about me. And I can't even think about that. I can't look directly at my grades when they come in, or read texts from someone who I think is mad at me. I hold them both at arm's length and tilt them away from my face while I whisper, not me, not me, not me, not me, not me, not me. So I really can't deal with being stalked by an interdimensional occurrence, okay? I don't know that it is interdimensional, I guess. That's projection on my part. Portals on Star Trek, ST Discovery themed cups available at the icing machine. Try the lemonade flavor. I usually have one of those mixed with a plastic flask of vodka from right here behind the counter before my shift ends at dawn, so I can pass the fuck out without thinking too hard about existence. Oh, there's no security cameras. I know that looks like a camera, but it's just a box with a blinking light. If there was a camera, the owner might know that I drink on the job, and that I steal a fair amount. Or they might know about the portal that opens every day at 3 a.m. But that guy doesn't know anything, trust me. So yeah, maybe it's a portal to the past. They did that on Star Trek a couple of times, or the future. Or an alternate dimension where I graduated on time and didn't run out of financial aid and got a job with health insurance and didn't have to pull my own bad molar with a pair of needle-nose pliers. Aisle 3, with the motorist emergency kit. I've heard that the flares are old and greasy and they don't light. I didn't steal any of those. But there's no way to know. I got brave and threw a loaf of Wonder Bread, aisle 1, 800% markup of what it should cost, right above the weird brand of peanut butter with the thick furry dust on its orange lid, into a portal a couple of nights ago. And you know, this story would be better if the portal spit out 20 perfect pieces of toast, or an angel with a trumpet, or just a snarky note that said, "This universe is gluten-free." It'd be just tits if that portal barfed out Winston Duke in his M'Baku costume, who looked at me and said, "This offering of bread pleases me, sexually." It'd be great if I heard cheers, or screams, or mariachi music from the other side, but nothing happened. There was Wonder Bread, and then there was none. And it just about figures that the only interesting thing that's happened to me in months is still boring, unprovable, meaningless. 3 a.m. at a gas station is the weirdest blend of torporous boredom and utter terror. The fluorescent lights buzz constantly and make me look like a zombie from one of those movies where the zombies aren't even hot. It fucks up my sleep cycle. Thank you, vodka ices. There's nobody around, not even cars out on the street. I have to keep the door closed and locked from the inside, and everyone who comes to my bulletproof window hole wants 10 bucks in gas, or a pack of cigarettes, or to tell me their fucking life story while I can't possibly get away. I'm not convinced that glass is bulletproof. Probably it's nothing proof. And that's what it's been like until tonight. This guy comes to the glass and starts whispering at me through the little speaker hole. Let me tell you, it is never good news in the service industry when a guy starts whispering. The best case scenario is some light sexual harassment. Mostly it's the heavy kind, or a threat, or both. So there's nowhere to go, not really. I can wander around inside the store, but the whole front of the place is glass, so it's just like I'm giving a better look at me. Once I did that, and the guy took the opportunity to make sure I got a better look at him. Got it. So the whisperer starts up, and I don't look at him. I look at nothing. I look at the Take 5 bars, aisle 2 with the rest of the candy straight across from the pregnancy tests. I don't look at the clock because I don't need to, because the portal opens. The guy must see it because I don't know what else would shut him the fuck up. Certainly not the cops who told me in my first week not to bother them unless I was being robbed. We both shut the fuck up. I walk toward the glowing rim of the thing and surface like water in a vaporwave video. I haven't had my icy treat yet, but I feel unsteady on my feet. Come on, something inside the portal says. I step back. Come on. It sounds like a girl I used to know. She was the one who had this job before me. We worked in the same lab at the university, but never at the same time. I only saw her coming and going. Her backpack was too heavy and her shoes were worn out. She dropped out one day, and then this job opened up. I never thought about it. I walk closer down aisle 4. Mars and motor oil, M&Ms and funnels too small for the universe to leak through. I lean forward without moving my feet and yell back into the portal. Are things better on that side? Silence for a second, and then an answer. Not from the portal, but from the whisperer at the window. You're too pretty to. I jump. Thank you. You can find me on Twitter at Meg Elison, also at megelison.com, and on Patreon, again, under Meg Elison. Thank you.